Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Yours truly Making here, and a very happy new year. Look, instead of red wine, I got a little champagne for the new year for us. Okay guys, you admire contemporary modern design but have no idea where to start? This year is the planned year to finally redecorate, so time is a-ticking. I got you covered here with the breakdown of how to achieve this look expertly in 4 different ways, plus what mistakes to avoid. I know because I have made them myself. Let's get started. This video is dedicated to Monica Smith Rivera. She requested a video on contemporary modern a while ago, and I do very much apologize that it's taken so long for me to get to it. But be assured, I write down every request and I am slowly checking off the list. What actually is contemporary modern? Remember, contemporary is of the now, meaning what is currently, right now, and actual in style. New furniture, newly produced. It is constantly evolving with changes in current design, social preferences, and I hate to say it, but influenced heavily from the actual trends and technology. Some current trends are, of course, organic modern / soft minimalism, wabi-sabi, but just tuck the current trends to the side for a minute. Okay, we'll get to it. And then the modern aspect refers not only to interior design, but also the architectural style, starting in mid-20th century, where the main focus and character was of clean lines and minimalism. But the modernist movement actually dates back a little further to the late 1800s and early 1900s. But it is mostly known, of course, for a mid-century modern period. Now, let's put them together. That can be done in 4 different ways. But before I illustrate the 4 expert combinations, let's talk color and art elements. Okay, with contemporary modern design, it's primarily the colors are usually more neutral with possible darker contrasts, white walls, lighter furniture. But Monica, if you're watching, don't worry. I know you are interested in bold, vivid colors and patterns. I will get to that. Don't worry. When it comes to art, we're talking very large, abstract modern art. That is the most important element in contemporary modern style. And this is also one element where you can bring in bold, vivid colors. Okay, first and easiest way to design contemporary modern is when you combine half of your furniture, or at least the larger furniture pieces, i.e. your large sofa, your dining table or bed, as contemporary, with the other half mid-century modern. But to eliminate some confusion, I will from now on refer to it as mid-century vintage because all the pieces are vintage. For Christmas, I was at my in-laws and they have a very minimalistic interior design following exactly this style. Let's take a look at their dining area. A very contemporary classic dining table combined with vintage Mies van der Rohe chairs from the Bauhaus movement. Remember, the modern movement is most known for the mid-century movement, but like I said, other modern movements started much earlier, like Bauhaus and also Art Deco. I recommend you watch my video on the 10 bedroom styles, where I list many of the designers of the mid-century vintage, Bauhaus, and even brutalist movements. Walls are white and just black is used, but look how well the warm wood table complements the black and chrome chairs and the black and white Peter Lindbergh poster as contemporary modern art. The table is new contemporary, but follows all these simple, clean lines of modern design. And then we have the nod to the true mid-century vintage modern with the chairs. Now let's have a look at the seating area. Sofa is contemporary. I believe only a couple of years old, but similar to my vintage sofa, honoring the minimalist clean lines. The gray armchairs are not so new, but not vintage. They are true contemporary modern classic, timeless and have no age. Then the vintage modern comes with the Eileen gray side tables, also from the Bauhaus movement. Everything is neutral, with the sofa in a dark green color as contrast, balancing the green in the art poster behind on the wall. Notice the white billowing curtains. I always suggest your curtains and walls to match. Keeps the furniture and art in the main focus, and in this case, helps the modern minimalist aspect of contemporary modern to be very well executed. Lastly, this beautiful Art Deco accent table. Art Deco was a very early modern movement also, after the Industrial Revolution and how the modern future world was seen and interpreted from the designers at that time. So consider implementing a few pieces from this era. Let me show you some other examples. Now, if you go this route, because of the warm wood of mid-century vintage, this is where you can use colors like mustard yellow, burnt orange, olive to dark greens, black, and dark rich blue hues. Go for a more contemporary pattern that gives a nod to mid-century, preferably a large mid-century pattern or Art Deco-like pattern, but unlike how it may have been in their time. Let's stay with solid patterns, which are more contemporary and classic. You will understand contemporary classic in just a minute. With this version of contemporary modern style, some modern vintage movement pieces can be replaced with postmodern movement pieces. And don't ever forget a beautiful brutalist piece. Okay, sip of champagne. Okay, now the second way is full contemporary, meaning new and everything right now in the now, but utilizing the characteristics of the modern movement, which are what? Minimalism, clean lines, practicality, no fluff. This is what I call contemporary modern classic, and what I believe most people visualize when they hear contemporary modern design. Everything is new, but follows all rules. I can't believe I said that word. The rules of modernism. Okay, it's probably better to say the aspects of the modernism movement. When I visualize this style, Armani Casa always pops in my head. Now I know most people cannot afford Armani Casa, but bear with me. I would just like to use it as just a visual, and you can always find similar pieces in your budget. Giorgio Armani just does it so amazing. This is contemporary modern classic because you might buy it tomorrow, but it's so classic that in 10 years, it still looks new and contemporary. Remember my mother-in-law's new sofa? Look at my vintage sofa. The same feet and clean lines, utterly timeless. If I hadn't told you, would you know which one was new and which one was vintage? My sofa is from 1968, and I have had it, oh my God, I think at least 16 years. My style leans more maximalist, modern glam, but a classic piece will go with any style and will last the test of time. These are the larger pieces you should always invest in. And what is investing? I mean, I think I paid 600 coin for it and have gotten and will get more of my money's worth for a lifetime probably. With this version is where you can play with those bold, vivid jewel colors like amethyst, sapphire blue, emerald green, or the right now very popular burgundy color. Remember, contemporary modern follows the current trends, and the burgundy is a current trend. Bold patterns, but again in solids or just two contrasting colors. Remember the bold chartreuse fabric I showed you in the 2025 color trends video? These large, bold, solid patterns are what I'm referring to. while we are in this version, and it's the perfect time to speak of mistakes to avoid. As I said, this version is what people most identify with when referring to contemporary modern, and most also identify the color black, chrome and black metal accents, glass and marble also with this look. If you get too heavy-handed with these elements, your design can go too far left and work hard, harsh, and uninviting. My first apartment in college, I wanted also a contemporary modern style. I thought it would look grown up and mature. I had a black leather sofa, okay, well, faux leather, that's all I could afford at the time. A black leather accent chair, a coffee table that was black metal with a glass top. I had decor on top of that in marble, like this big marble sphere and pyramid and obliques. I mean, even my bedroom set was this black metal canopy bed with matching nightstands. It was just total overkill. That is probably why I later went totally in the opposite direction and later leaned towards shabby chic. I was missing some character and warmth with the antiques of shabby chic then brought to me. Now you can decorate with black, but more eventful or consequential, making more of an impact. Like keeping all your furniture a light neutral color and having black or dark walls. Let only your largest sofa be black, or just the smaller accent pieces be black in contrast to the larger light colored pieces. Or just all your modern artwork is in black. You must have, we talked about equilibrium, that balance. Okay, let's move on to the third style. Remember I said contemporary is of the now, following current trends and styles? Now we can untuck that organic modern / soft minimalism and the wabi-sabi, which I mentioned before. Remembering to work half contemporary and half modernism, okay? I like concentrating on the larger pieces. Let's take my vintage sofa again, which follows the clean, minimalistic lines of modernism. Then I'm gonna have some contemporary pieces that may be organic modern or wabi-sabi. Or you may want that soft, curved organic sofa. Then all your accent pieces are going to be straight and simple. They need to follow the modernistic aspects. I love how an organic sofa mixes with chairs like those from Pierre Jeanneret or a Le Corbusier lounge chair or a Vasily chair. A Le Corbusier style sofa could be the focal point, accented then with organic chairs and tables. The sofa, the Le Corbusier sofa, is going to be the total straight, simple, modernistic piece. Any other genre-like pieces work amazingly with wabi-sabi. Just make sure you have as much an equal balance of contemporary pieces and pieces executing the aspects of modernism. Okay, one more sip of champagne. Okay, now for the final look and my favorite way to do contemporary modern. This style is sometimes referred to as French modern or Parisian style. Now, Catherine, come on, if you are watching, you requested Parisian style, and this is the first part of the lesson. The French are superb experts in contemporary modern. It lies in the juxtaposition of old, elaborate architectural details of a space and just simple contemporary modern decor. If you're a person that loves elaborate molding either on the walls, ceilings, or both, then this is for you. Just because your furniture and decor is sleek and minimalist does not mean your background canvas, meaning i.e. walls, ceiling, floors, that doesn't mean they have to be. And even if you don't have these details already, these architectural details already in your home, it's easy and very simple to install and create, even renter-friendly versions. The more, the better, and the more decorative, the better. Then you have to color drench everything from your floorboards, all trims on the walls and ceilings in a white or a very light neutral color. Then you can use any of the three before suggested ways to achieve contemporary modern. You can either use the contemporary mix with the different modern movement designs, full contemporary classic, or a contemporary current style mix with the straight lines and minimalism of modernism. But one last note. Yes, contemporary modern usually follows minimalism and practicality, but if you love maximalism, then go for it. Maximize your wall space with mini wall galleries of contemporary modern art, or on your straight line modern sideboard, display a collection of modern glass pieces, or on the same style modern sleek coffee table, stack many books of modern art and some other collection pieces you love. If you are implementing organic modern or wabi sabi, then think about having a complete wall, of several shelves holding a large collection of the ceramic organic vases and vessels common to these styles. Your home, your prerogative to break any rules you want pertaining to any style. Okay guys, I hope I was able to efficiently introduce you and help you to get started on your journey to achieving the perfect contemporary modern design. If you still have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask down in the comments. And as always, yours truly, Heart Naked. Ciao! Wait, guys, before you click off, I forgot to mention in this video pertaining to request, Nicole over at Hudson Boy Candle Company requested a Q&A video, just a video to get to know me. So please submit any questions you have for me down in the comments. Anything personal you want to know, my career into now, just life in general. Hey, no questions barred. I'm an open book. Tomorrow I will be making also a community post where you can also submit questions. And now you can click off.